Yes, sir. You already know this your boy B Hayes. We back with another one. Let's go ahead and get right into it. You know, we don't like to waste nobody time. Before we do that, let's give this video a thumbs up so it can reach more people. Today we're gonna be touching bases on AMC Entertainment. That's ticker symbol AMC. Is AMC still a good buy for next week? That's what we're gonna be touching bases on. We're gonna go over the chart, look at where some nice support lines and resistance points at. We're gonna also be sharing with anyone that's late to the train. We being notified, our team, my family on this channel, to get in AMC around $5.50 when everybody else was bashing it. And now that it done ran up, everybody is hyped about it again. So even for the ones that was late, and if you didn't believe in it at $5.50 and now you do, we still here to support you, to help you know where some good entry points, where you can get in on this at, and where you can get out at, to make sure you be safe or to make a profit. So let's go ahead and get right into it, y'all. Let's check it out. AMC Entertainment. So on Friday, we closed at $13.59. On that day, we fell 0.5%. And after hours, we fell another 2.4%. We opened at $14.14. The high was $14.18. The low was $13.28. The 52-week high was $20.36. The 52-week low was $191. So if we go ahead and look on the one-day chart, we see we got a strong support around $13.50. Right around $13.50, we got a solid support, which I feel like that support could possibly not hold up because we're too close to our resistance. We had a resistance point at $13.26 back on the 3-month chart, January 29th. We had a resistance at $13.26. Right now where we're trading at, we're very close to that resistance point. And from here, we should be seeing a nice spike push up, straight up to $19 and our previous high, $19.90, right at $20. We should be seeing a nice push up from the point that we at now. But I know how the market operates. I've been here. They done, done humbled your boy. So usually what we should expect from here is a nice pullback, a nice pushback. I don't see this thing going back to the $5 range because that would be a good gift buy opportunity. If it do, you always want to be prepared. If it do pull all the way back to fives, you want to be prepared and have firepower, ready to load up. But I don't see us going there. So let's talk and see where we are going. So if we look right here on a 3-month chart, January 28th, I feel if we fall below this $13.50 and get to the $12 range, we could possibly crash down hard all the way towards $8.60, around $8.60 or the high eights. If it don't want to retest this $8.60 level, it could possibly shake the tree, scare out a lot of beginner investors, and pull this thing all the way back around $8.90. Because the whole time after once AMC came from $5.50, we haven't have any major pullbacks. It slightly pulled back a little bit. It may be pulled back a dollar and some change at the most. But usually AMC, you seen how when it ran up to $20 the first time during the Reddit hype, when it ran up the first time to 20, it fell drastically quick. It pulled all the way down from 20 all the way to 8 fast, and then it spiked up and pulled all the way back down to $4 and some change. So AMC is a roller coaster, and for it to rise from $5.50 all the way to its last resistance before it re-reached that previous high, that's a solid uptrend, good uptrend pattern right now. Very strong, very solid. But I do anticipate on a nice strong pullback just to scare some weak hands out before we revisit that $19.90, that $20 high. And when we pull back, I can see this thing pulling all the way back towards $8.50 or the high eights around $8.90, maybe the low nines, $9.10, $9.07. But I could see these numbers, and that will be the perfect time to get in on this. Preferably, if you see $8.50, $8.60, you want to load that boat. And then from there, if it pull back, if it want to break $8.50 and go all the way back to the 7s or the 6s, you want to continuously load in, because when it go, this thing still have a lot of room to run. It still could double up from here. From $13, it could easily double and go to 26. But you want to be not greedy. You want to be safe. So you know where you're getting in at. You want to get in around the $8.50, $8.60, pull back some more, You want to get in, $9 is still ideal price. So once this thing take off and get to $18, you want to sell around $18.50, $18. That would be our first sell point. You could offload half of your position and try to pull out your original investment and let the other shares ride for free. Because once the world fully recover, it will be a whole lot of traffic at the movie theaters. People love, even though you can watch movies at the house, people love the experience of taking their loved ones, their friends, and their family out to the movies and having that full movie experience. And I already talked about the big budget ticket entertainers that have to get paid for these high budget movies. They not going to be able to afford to put these movies on Netflix and these subscription channels with paying these people these high budgets. So they're going to have to, because the movie theaters, when they make a big high budget movie, the movie theaters is what bring in the bulk of that money to pay these actors. So they're going to need that. They most definitely going to need it. It's a big business. So if you see any weakness in AMC, you most definitely need to get on it ASAP. Get on that. AMC is still bullish. It's still on go. But like I always tell y'all, wait for that major pullback, because it's going to be one. It's going to be one. And we broke that resistance. 1326 was our resistance on the 3-month chart. We broke through that. We looking pretty solid. Our next level from where we at now should be $19.90, $20. But like I said, we should see a nice pullback before we can retest that. So now let's look at the analysts. You know, we like to see what the analysts or Wall Street put a target on AMC at. Because I told y'all they like to hate on these companies in public, but they be buying it up in private. So the 7 analysts offering 12-month price forecast for AMC Entertainment Holdings have a median target of $2, with a high estimate of $7 and a low estimate of $1. The median estimate represents a negative 85% decrease from the last price of $13.83. Okay, so now let's check out the institutions. Institutional ownership, 10%. Increased positions, 24 million shares. Decreased positions, 4.9 million shares. Held positions, 16.7 million. Total institutional shares, 45.7 million shares. Out of 45.7 million, they decreased their position 4.9 million shares. So they holding a whole lot of shares in this company. A whole lot for them to be able to say that they think this thing is a negative 83% decrease from the last price of $13. And they new positions is 12.3 million shares. Sold out positions, 2.7 million shares. Okay, so like I told y'all, just use this as y'all homework. We know they target. We know what they pocket is doing. Y'all know what I think about it. So what I tell y'all, we all executive. You executive, I'm executive. So we use all this information and put it all together to make our executive decision. So that's all I got for y'all this video. Y'all already know. It's your boy B Hayes. We post this type of stuff every single day. Consider joining the family, and we love y'all. God bless. We out.